forgive me. I love me. I've been blessed that I have made it through. I'm stronger and worthy. I am enough now. What about you? I forgive me. I love me. I've been blessed that I have made it through. I'm stronger and worthy. I am enough now. What about you? Ooh, hey, yeah.
Well, hello everyone out there on these YouTube streets. How y'all doing? And welcome to Boss Life Online. It is my turn to talk about it. And today, what we're going to talk about is how we came to choose the home businesses that we are in. Okay, now this particular segment, we only do 30 minutes, so you got to stay in here so you don't want to miss no nugget. You don't want to miss no diamonds, and you certainly don't want to miss no money. Okay, now I am going to start this off by telling you guys. Well, let me just stop because I need to introduce the panel. Okay, I'm so excited. I just went right past everything. Okay, we have Tony Clopton. Go ahead, Tony.
What's happening out there, everybody? I'm Tony Clopton out of the Alabama, Birmingham area. Glad to be here.
None other than my friend Melissa King.
Hey, y'all, it's Melissa. I'm also here in Alabama. Boom, boom.
And my great friend, Miss Pandy. Go ahead on, Pandy.
Hey, everybody. Good evening. I am Pandy, and I am here from the Charleston, South Carolina area. Happy to be here.
Well, thank you so much, panel. Now, we do this every Monday and Tuesday on each other's channel. Okay? Now, let's just get right into the topic, Tony, Pandy, and Melissa, because we don't have no time to waste, and I'm so excited. I just want to get this out. Now, how did I come to choose the home business that I've been with for a while? Let me think. Okay, how did it all happen? I was in another business called One Vegas, and Tim Drotnick owned One Vegas, who became my mentor. One day he gave a webinar, and it was called Multiple Streams of Income. And it really made sense to me because you just cannot rely on one job. Come on, I mean, they could just get rid of you and whatever, So that made me realize that I only had my advertising sites at that time, and I needed to have more and more and more streams of income. So when he was talking about that, I got an email. I opened up the email, and it was talking about changing the future outcome, which is CTFO. And so I was like, oh, this might be a blessing. I'm going to check this out after the webinar. So I did, and I got with my girlfriend, and we talked about it. And when CTFO first came out, they was selling weight loss products. And so I said, well, I'm going to try this shake. And they still have it today. So I like the shake. I like the way it tasted. So I got in for free. because you don't have to pay anything to get into CTFO, but you do have to buy a product in order to have a story, in order to tell somebody why you really got into it, and that product works. So I started promoting it. And I'm like, oh, I'll probably get 1 or 2 people. Child, I woke up the next day, had 30 folks. And 3 of them had bought a product. I say, God, okay, let's roll with it. And so I started promoting it and promoting it. 2 years later, they came up with the CBD products. Not only did their products work, but they have one of the best compensation plans that I could ask for. You can make money 6 ways with my company, CTFO, Changing the Future Outcome. And that link is down below. So guys, that is why I joined the home business, and they've been around since 2011. Now, you know, that's a strong company to been around over what guys, what is that, 10 years or so? Or maybe 8 or 9, I'm not sure, but it feels like 20 to me. Okay, so I'm just saying that the company has a strong background. They have strong leaders, and I am following them until they close the door because I make money there. Okay, so I'm going to pass the baton over to Tony to see how he came to choose his home business.
Awesome. Thank you, Gio. Look, our stores are probably similar. I actually joined my company's called My Econ. It's short for My Economy, and I realized that it doesn't matter what type of job you have, how much money you make, you're going to always have to learn how to keep it and how to invest it and how to make it go further. I'm in the auto industry. A lot of for those that don't know me, I've been at my job for probably a little over 24, 25 years. And I can tell you, you're never going to make enough money at anybody's job to be financially free. And it was some things that I did not know until I joined My Econ. It talks about how to leverage your income. I think everybody needs to leverage their income. We're talking about how the tax system works. Most people don't know that 1/3 of your income is being lost to taxes on anybody's job. I did not know that you lose 1/3 of your income to debt. Everybody needs a house, rent, mortgage, car, food, tuition, and you even need retirement money. Who wants to work all of their life, right? So, man, joining My Econ was like next level. It's like, okay, you got a good job, got the house, the car, got a couple of kids, white picket fence, all of that stuff, the American dream they talk about. But, man, they still don't talk about how to invest. They still don't talk about how to maintain your credit. They still don't talk about how you're going to exit that job one day. That's where My Econ came in at. It kind of taught me next steps. And I'm telling y'all, your lifestyle, whether you know it or not, dictates how much money you're going to have left at the end of the month, at the end of the week. So if you're not like leveraging your lifestyle and writing off it as a tax deductible expense, you're going to lose. Look, inflation, taxes, debt, big business is robbing you of your wealth. If you don't know how to control that, it will control you. And that is the reason why I joined My Econ, to help myself and help others.
Thank you so much. That was really good, Tony, and I agree with you on everything that you said. Now we're going to hear from Pandy.
Hey, everybody. Okay, so the reason why I decided to join, I actually joined both My Econ and CTFO, Changing the Future Outcome. But I'm going to talk about My Econ this evening because it was such a personal decision for me. I just happened to be in a particular live stream here on YouTube, and I saw a presentation that Tony and Melissa were doing. And I knew from current situation, current circumstances, previous lifestyle choices and decisions that I was at a point in my life where I was sick and tired of being sick and tired. And I knew that I needed to take charge of my credit, of my personal financial situation. I knew that I needed to get educated on, you know, how I could be successful in navigating my business. And I come from a background of small business ownership and affiliate marketing. So everything was God led. It just made sense for me to reach out to them and connect. And it has been one of the best decisions that I have made by joining this company. Much like Tony has said, you know, you're not going to get all that you're worth on the job that you're on. And yes, I am still a full-time W-2 wage earner. However, my econ is preparing me and equipping me with the strategies necessary to get myself ahead, to write off things that I otherwise wouldn't, things that I'm already spending money on anyway. And because I love to share information, the things that are happening for me that are blessings and that are bringing me income rather than taking income away from me, I'm talking about it and I'm sharing that information with others with the hopes of, you know, maybe the light bulb will come on for somebody else, even if it just be one person. Because at the end of the day, it's all about creating generational wealth, getting your credit together, learning how to invest, learning how to run your own, learning how to just be successful instead of just scraping by. So that is the reason why I joined My Econ, short for My Economy, the personal financial success company. Back to you, Gio.
Well, thank you so much, Pandy. I am. Can we mute?
Yes.
Okay. So I have to say, when she said scraping by, Lord, was I scraping by before I met my mentor, Tim. And when I met him, even though I had my own website and stuff like that, I was doing okay, but I wasn't doing like I wanted to do. Even though I had money saved in the bank just in case, I still wasn't doing what I wanted to do until he did that webinar on multiple streams of income. Okay. When he did that, and then he and I both got into CTFO, but he was under me, thank God. And so that's when I really learned what my worth was, and that I deserved every penny, every week that I made. And I made some pretty good money. And I'm not talking about no $200 or $300 a week, way more than that. Okay. I wasn't used to that, guys. But I had to grow into my worth. I was worth it because I worked hard. I'm the one sit up here and call all these cold leads I didn't know. I'm the one had to talk myself through fear and ask the Holy Spirit to come in and help me speak to these people. And then after all of that, guys, what they was going to do, they can't come through the phone and hit me. You know, so I deserve all the money that I can make. Pandy deserve it, Tony deserve it, and Melissa. We all deserve to live the life that we want to live. Okay, so now we're going to hear from Melissa and how she came to choose the home business that she has.
Okay, I never really had the well, I don't want to say I didn't have an entrepreneurial spirit, but I had never been moved to step out and start a business prior to doing my econ, and I also do CTFO. But my econ was my first time stepping out of my comfort zone and start a business. And I would be honest with you, what led me to do it was Texas was eating my butt up, and I could not figure out, you know, it almost felt like, okay, I'm doing all the right things. I'm going to work. I'm paying my taxes. They taking the taxes out. I pay my tithes when I go to church. Why is it at the end of the year, I'm still getting my butt kicked? And it's almost like the more money you make, you know, we all know, the more money you make, the more they tax you. And I'm just like, this just ain't right. So I was trying to figure out, you know, our first go-to was always get a part-time job. So, you know, I looked into doing it. And then lo and behold, do I see my old home team high school friends Tony clocked it on Facebook talking about he cash flowing all this money and he paying his bills and his credit and blah 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 blah. And I'm just like, trying to figure out, is this something I can do? But like I said, I've always been skeptic. I've never been one to put myself out there, and so I'm like, I don't have the personality for sales, because that's the first thing I'm thinking, Lord, I got to sell. So, I kept following him, and I finally broke down and called him, and he explained to me how having a home-based business could help me as a single mom who was making a really good income, but felt like I was being beat over the head and punished for making a good income. I'm like, so after he explained it to me, I immediately went ahead, joined my econ, started my business. I ain't have a clue what my business was, but I knew I had one. I had a website, and most importantly, I had an extra $400 in my paycheck when I got paid that Friday, because the first thing Tony taught me was how to shift my income and how being a home-based business owner puts money, your money, mind you. I ain't gonna take it from Gio. I ain't gonna take it from Panda. I ain't taking it from Tony. I went and got my money back that I was giving Uncle Sam. And for most people, at the end of the year, he give you a refund to give back to you. That joker wouldn't even give me mine back. He took it and kept it. So anyway, long story short, learning about financing. And, I said I'm not a salesperson. Well, the good thing about this business is I don't feel like I have to sell anything. I'm providing financial information. It's a financial success company. So just by me getting on here, sharing my story and sharing what I've learned, which I feel, obligated to do anyway, because everybody needs to know about their own money. So, it was a win-win situation. Since then, I've resolved that issue of having to pay Uncle Sam back. I picked up some additional money. I ain't falling like the boss life who only got the home-based business. I'm still clocking in, but I'm not getting beat over the head like I was before. And my goal is to ultimately be sitting up there with Gio and telling y'all about how I used to have a W-2 job. But I can say this business has been a blessing. Being a home-based business owner is worth finding out what all you can take from it, because everybody can take something away from it to improve their lifestyle. So that's my story.
All right. Okay, guys, I really have enjoyed hearing why you guys came to choose the home business that you're in. And another thing I want to say, it was the product for me. I mean, that vanilla shake was so good, and all I did was add water to it. I didn't even have to buy no milk, or anything to go in it. And I was like, wow, this is really good, because, I didn't, it took away the sweet, that sweet craving. And I was glad, and it didn't have that many calories. Thank you, God. Okay. So when I start really, really paying attention, that's when I start learning how to count calories and a lot of other stuff because of this home business. But I also wanted a home business that I believed in, the product worked. So when I brought it to some other people, I wouldn't have to worry about, oh, I don't know if it's going to work. Are they going to be putting out this on me, saying Gio gave them something rotten? I didn't have to worry about that with changing the future outcome, CTFO. I've never had to worry about any of the products that they offer. This is the first product after they came out with CBD that I bought, and it was for my anxiety. Very, very good product. All I can say is just try it. If you sluggish and stuff like that, that would pick you right up. Because when I remember I stopped taking it for like 3 weeks, I don't know why, crazy. But I kept saying, why am I feeling all to the side? And I said, oh my God, I didn't take the CBD off. So when I took it, and about 3 days later, I was feeling like myself again. I was like, darn, that stuff really worked. So that's how come whenever I'm online, I will show it to you guys. And we all four of us is in this business. Okay. And so it was the product for me because I have a reputation to protect. Child, if it ain't gonna work, I don't want it. Because I don't want to be telling people to buy something and to buy it just so I can get paid. That I'm trying to make it to happen. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to scam nobody for $1 or $2. I really want it to work. So that is another reason why I stay with CTFO, because all their products work. So now we're going to hear about products and whatever y'all want to say else about y'all's business that y'all chose to be in. So we're going to hear from Tony.
Okay, I apologize. I had a little bad connection. One thing I want to say, any business, you definitely have to be a product of the product. I use personally the credit repair and the income shifting membership with travel. My Econ has several products inside of it. I've tried them all. I've also used some CTFO stuff. Definitely the cream, the pain cream with the CBD. I'm telling y'all, I think these products are worthy to be used. And if you don't use it, you can't have a testimony. So, I mean, all of my testimonies, I've used the products. And I'm telling y'all, if you don't use your own products, it's going to be hard to get somebody else to buy your products. So anybody looking for credit repair or any pain relief stuff, this is the team you want to be on, because we've used our products and we know they work. And that's where our conviction comes in, where you know it works and you don't mind sharing it out to other people.
And that's why, yes, and that's why we continue to stick with these home businesses, My Econ and CTFO, because we know that it worked. And we know that God is going to bless us with the right prospects. And so we stay. We don't worry about who not getting in. We don't even worry about that. We just stay in. So when God says it's time, we'll be in and we will be flourishing with our earnings, because we believed in a product and we believe that we deserve. So next we're going to hear from Pandy.
All right. I did not bring my products, but let me tell you what I am using. So with CTFO, I'm trying to learn to be more transparent about my weight loss journey, right? So I've been using their Shape and Burn, and I really like it. I'm finding it to be helpful as far as giving me the energy to, even though I'm tired coming home from work, to still put in some extra effort to actually do some physical fitness, get my body moving, and kind of curb my appetite. So I love that product. I also use the drops that Gio just showed, as well as the roll-on that Tony was talking about for arthritis pain. It absolutely works wonders. I'm telling you, I had some serious issues going on with my ankles, some arthritis kicking in, but that CBD oil is godsend. Okay. Now, with regards to My Econ, I too have the income shifting membership with travel. I have not used the travel yet, but every time I see Tony put up a video, I keep going to my husband like, we got to take advantage of this. We got to use this. So that is coming, but I still have the membership. I'm loving it. And the biggest reason why I decided to even go with My Econ was for the credit repair. I needed to make a serious change and improve my credit. And I have since done that. Not only does My Econ provides you with strategies and information, they also provide you in the DIY credit repair piece of the business. You get these templates that are customizable so that you can actually put your hands on it and start doing the necessary work to get your credit to where it needs to be. A lot of your credit report is filled with errors, and you just as a regular man or woman trying to contact these credit bureaus and reach out to them and get stuff removed, deleted, or corrected, it's simply not going to work. But with My Econ and the templates, I have been able to get some stuff removed. I have been able to get some stuff deleted, and I have seen my scores go up. So that alone satisfied any cost associated with this business. In addition to that, I've seen money come back with learning how to correct my W-4. So, I mean, there's a multiple reasons, but those are my main ones. I'm just excited and happy to be here and happy about what I'm learning because I know this is only the beginning. Back to you, Gio.
Well, thank you so much, Penny. That was such a great testimony. And last, we're going to hear from Melissa, what she thinks about the products, and then I'm going to close it out. And I'm just hoping that everybody that's on the replay join our team. Go ahead, Melissa.
Okay. As far as My Econ, I have used the credit repair tip. I have used the how to eliminate your debt. I've used some of the products that we sell as well, because we have some other stuff outside. I've done the roadside service on it. So I've used pretty much everything My Econ has. But you know what? The biggest benefit I get out of the company is being able to share this and create some generational wealth. Because, not only am I learning, but my child is learning. She is 13 now. And I've been, whether she know it or not, I've been drilling business ownership and why it's important to pay the bills on time and credit and all that stuff since she was 5 years old. So I'm hoping that as the next generation, she won't go through all of the, even though I did it to myself, all of the problems that come along with bad credit and, misinformation and just not being responsible. Now, as far as CTFO goes, now, Gio, I was glad when you finally hit that button because I stopped working about 10 minutes before we got started. And I said, well, I'm going to exercise until she come on. I kept looking at them like, when is she going to hit the button? I'm trying to exercise. So I say that to say, my favorite CTFO product is, as Peggy was talking about, and Tony, and I don't have it in here with me because it's right next to where I sleep. Because before I go to bed, I have to oil up from the ankle to the knees, hips, everything. I even have my daughter in there. Get this spot on my back I can't reach. So when I tell you that works, and also I do have this in here because I spray the and I don't know if my light if you'll be able to see it, but it's the Xanthomycin. These products I have been using ever since it came out. When they first announced that they were having something that was going to be so good for inflammation and heart-related conditions, I went ahead and bought me 6 packs of it. So I have been consistently using it and consistently working on, getting my heart. I have congestive heart failure and hypertension. So try to keep those things together and then exercising and using the rubbing down in the oil to get rid of the soreness. So all of it just kind of comes full circle. So I can say about it. I'm like, Gio, I'm trying to get to heaven too. As hot as it's been in Alabama this summer, if selling you some stuff off of this is going to take me to hell, don't buy none. Don't buy. I ain't trying to go.
I heard that. I'm trying to make it too. But thank you so much for sharing, Melissa. I really appreciate it. Tony and Pandy and Melissa are great friends of mine. I met Tony and Melissa through Pandy, and that was just a godsend. You guys mean a lot to me. I want you, every one of you, All three of you guys mean so much to me. And I am so glad that I met you guys. This is why I keep doing this all the time with you guys. Because, you know, you don't gel with everybody. But when God puts somebody in your life, you gel with them. And I like to give flowers while you guys are here, you know, because y'all know I just lost two people. You know, so I want to tell each and every one of you that I love you from the bottom of my heart. I really do. And I want to tell all the subscribers out there, please, guys, join our team. Get the money that you deserve. Okay, I'm going to have links down below of Pandy and my link. And then after that, I expect to see somebody on one of our teams. With that said, bye-bye, everybody.
Love you too, Gio.
Okay.
Yes, we do.
I'm just trying to find the outro.